Hey, this is my trade reaction to the New York Jets trading Sam Darnold to the Carolina Panthers. And in return, the New York Jets will receive a 6th round pick in 2021, a 2nd round pick, and a 4th round pick in 2022. And this is Mitchell's having a drink trade reaction to the Jets trading Sam Darnold to the Panthers. Thus, let me take a drink because I want to react to this trade because it's the greatest trade ever, isn't it? Now let's go ahead and say, actually, no, it's a really not smart trade. It's pretty stupid because Sam Darnold in the New York Jets, what has he done to deserve to be traded for any asset from any team in the NFL? If any of you have watched Sam Darnold or know any of Sam Darnold's stats, you will know that Sam Darnold is not worth being traded for by any team. The Carolina Panthers overpaid big time to receive Sam Darnold. They paid a 6th round pick this year, a 2nd round pick next year, and a 4th round pick next year. Like, come on, man. That's a lot of draft picks. For a quarterback, the Jets, the New York Jets, would and probably were going to cut at some point. Whether that was going to be this year or next year, some people think it'd be next year, but I think it would have been this year. All the Panthers should have offered him is at best a 5th round pick this year if they wanted to trade for him, or any team. So for the New York Jets to receive the picks that they got, that is a great trade for them, and it's a stupid trade for the Panthers. Now, I guess you might ask, why am I saying this? Well, you have to think. Look at Sam Darnold. He's played in the NFL now for, what is it? He was drafted in 2018, number 3 overall for the New York Jets in the 1st round. And here we are in 2021 and they're trading him away. So they've had this player for 3 years. And what has he done with the New York Jets? Well, everyone will say the head coach of the New York Jets, Adam Gase, it's his fault for the last 2 years. And then before that, they had another coach, Todd Bowles. But it's not the coaches. It's the players. The players make coaches look good. It's not the coaches make players look good. Coaches can help, but the players have to play, and he did not play. Let's just take a look at this last season that Sam Darnold was playing for the Jets. They had the 2nd worst record in the NFL. They had the 2nd worst record in the NFL, which led them to a 2-win season. That is terrible. And what did they do the year before? Like something similar to that. Like maybe it was like a 3 or 4 win season, and the season before that I think it was like a 5-win season. They were all bad seasons. None of them did he win many games. None of them was he statistically having a great year. He never showed like he could win consistently or showed any promise that he had like the offensive power that you would want from a quarterback, someone that you draft in the 1st round. Yeah, I mean, like, you have to think. Obviously coaching helps, but players need to play. And even though maybe the players around him are not great, you have to work with what you have, and you have to make it work. And if he did not do that, he did not find the open receivers, he did not avoid the sacks. He took all of them. For the picks, he took all of them. So the Carolina Panthers thought he was worth it, so they traded for that. And they gave up a lot for him, and now it sounds like they are going to go into this next year with him being their starter. Holy shit. That is what I think. The Panthers will not make the playoffs this year. They will not be a threat, and they are probably looking at being one of the worst teams in the NFL next year after making a move like this. For the Jets to get rid of a player they wanted to get rid of because clearly he wasn't making the cut. Because if he was so great, they would have kept him. They didn't. Now, I should say, everyone says, well, we got to give Sam Darnold a chance because of Adam Gase, who was the head coach of the Jets. He was the reason why he was bad. It was not him. Well, it's not his fault that he didn't throw to the receivers or he didn't hand off for this or that or throw picks or sacks. That's all Sam Darnold. You could put in some other guy who's like, oh God, it's my first opportunity to play in the NFL. I'm going to make this count. I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm going to do what it takes. I'm going to do whatever it does. I'm going to make everyone believe in me and believe and play hard. And we're going to make this work. Win or lose, we're going to show that we can do this. He never demonstrated that. Ever. On the Jets. Ever. From a standpoint as a fan watching him. Now, obviously, it's hard, but to say, because from a player's perspective, because yeah, it probably is really hard, but the name of the game is to win games, and he didn't win enough, and that's why he got traded. So now he's the Carolina Panthers problem, and good for them because they're gonna need all the luck they can because they're going for a losing season this next year, and the Jets just got rid of a quarterback that's done nothing for them and just kept losing for them year after year, and now they can draft a new guy, and hey, you never know, maybe he will be the one that will make them start winning games and being a consistent winner in the NFL. That is my Drinks with Mitch take.